Okay, go ahead and
Okay.
read this through, and then I'll have you tell me about your day yesterday or something like that in the past so that you can get those ed endings.
Okay. So you're probably thinking my greatest challenge that day was the interview or getting in the building. In reality, my biggest challenge that day was getting through the loading dock without getting run over. I am very vulnerable in certain situations: airports, hallways, parking lots, loading docks, and so I have to be very careful. I have to anticipate and be flexible and move as quickly as I can sometimes.
Hmm. Good. All right. So a little bit with this. So in reality, so we're gonna change that T to a D. This is one of those things that everyone's going to understand you if you pronounce it as a T, but the native speaker way of doing it is to change that tap T, change that T to a tap T. So in reality,
Okay, in reality.
yep, getting that E. And then
Okay,
so I noticed a couple of long O's. So run over, get that long O. So the same thing with focus, over, and loading. I need that
okay,
long O.
okay. Run over.
Good.
Is that right?
Yep. And then do loading docks.
Loading docks.
Okay. And then the ing. Let's see. I just noticed here too. Loading.
Okay, loading.
Yeah. So the difference with that ing, the first time I heard loadin, and you're kind of ending with that N sound at the front of the mouth. And the ing sound is kind of stopped in the back of the throat. So ing.
That's correct because I was focusing on the O sound, but you're right, and that happens when I focus on one sound. Sometimes I miss the other one.
Yeah, and that's okay. And that's why these sounds can't be retrained overnight. It takes time because as you focus on one sound, you get good at that, and then the next sound kind of takes time to work on and work through. So okay, so do this for me. Just do loading dock.
Loading dots.
I still want it back a little bit further. Loading.
Okay, loading.
Yeah,
Is
loading.
that right? Loading.
Nope, I'm hearing too much front. Loading, loading.
Okay, loading, loading.
There it is. Yep. Good. Loading. And then
Okay,
do focusing.
you're focusing.
Yeah, very good. So it's such a subtle difference between that N at the front and that ing at the back, but it is something that makes a difference. It,
Yes, and it requires a lot of practice.
yeah. Yeah. And so on the bonus lessons, there's an ing lesson there, and it just gives you a lot of repetition for the ing sound. So if you haven't already gone through that, I would encourage you to go through and get that repetition. Okay.
On the pronunciation course, correct? On the 12th module or on the alumni?
Yeah, so the ing is in the bonus lessons. Have you seen the bonus lessons?
I have seen the bonus lesson, but in some cases, I see the bonus lesson on the modules I'm working on. For
Yeah.
example, in Spanish, and sometimes you need to go directly to the page.
Mm-hmm.
And when I go directly to the page, so I don't have access to all the bonuses.
So you actually do. Everyone has access to all of the bonus lessons from the very beginning. So what you'll do is under video lessons, I think it's called, the tab that says video lessons. If you hover over that, you'll see bonus lessons, and you click on that, and it's all categorized by your first language. So if you click on Spanish, you'll see a whole list of things that Spanish speakers tend to need extra work on. And not all of them usually apply to everyone, but it just tends to be a list of things that maybe extra practice for your specific language. And so you'll see an ing lesson there. So click on ing. Most of them don't have videos with it, but they do have worksheets and MP3s that you can download and practice.
Okay, so I will definitely try that to make sure that I will be avoiding that mistake.
Here, do that for me. Avoiding.
Okay, avoiding.
There you go. And the V sounds are going to be there too. So avoiding. So a V's
Okay.
and B's, because that's some of our Spanish speakers. The V's instead of B's, I'm hearing a B,
Okay. Okay.
avoiding.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So I will be avoiding that
There you go.
mistake.
Yep. There you go. Good job.